maths teacher. Okay, on to the next question, please. So this one is question 13 from a paper. So here is a triangle and a pentagon. So it's useful just to recognise that they've told you the triangle and pentagon because that tells you some key facts about them. They tell you the area of the pentagon is 20 centimetres squared, and that is 4 times smaller than the area of the triangle. Finally, they want you to work out. Work out means you're going to have to show some work in, and we look down, it's 3 marks, and they're wanting the height of the triangle. So we start looking at how we can work backwards to get the height of the triangle. First of all, we're going to need the area of the triangle. So the area of the triangle, if it tells you that the pentagon is 4 times smaller than the triangle, the area of the triangle is going to be 20 times 4, which gives us 80 centimetres squared. We then have to remember the formula for area of a triangle. And an area of a triangle is a half times the base times the perpendicular height, the vertical height. That is something that's called expected knowledge, so you need to remember that. So if that's something that you can't remember, that's something you need to maybe put on a flashcard and memorise. So now we're going to substitute in the information we've been given and work backwards. We've been given the area of a triangle is 80. We've got the half. We've been given the base, which is 16. And we're looking for the height. So we've got all the information except the height, so we're going to have to do some rearranging. So we could do a half of 16 and get that 80 equals a half of 16 is 8 times by the height. So we've simplified that equation. And now the only thing that we've got with the height that we don't want is a multiplied by 8. So we're going to do a divide by 8 on both sides. And we get 10 equals h. So finally, over in the dotted line where we always put our answers, we've got a height of 10 centimetres. There's 3 marks to be awarded here. The first mark is for working out the area of the triangle. The second mark is doing some sort of rearranging with the formula. And the third mark is for the answer, the height of the triangle. Video that's going to be useful for this will be video number 49, and that just refers to area in particular of a triangle. However, all round these are areas of different shapes, so when you watch a video, if there's something else that you think you need to watch, don't feel restricted to watching 1 or 2 of these videos. Just as a brief reminder, the reason I've picked these questions in particular is looking at your class's PLCs as a whole from your Green Gable exams. So I looked at what the classes did badly on as a whole. So realistically, if you revise these as well and doing really well in the test next week, this should chip off a load of those red questions that you got wrong or couldn't access or couldn't start or didn't understand when you do your Crossfell exams in a few weeks' time. Right, question 20.